Hi besties, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. My name is Damola. If this is your first time coming across my channel, you are welcome. Please do well to click on the subscribe button, and also don't forget to turn on post notification so you get notified whenever I post a new video. So on today's tutorial, I am going to be making these beautiful Ankara baggy pants that you are seeing on your screen. Okay, this tutorial is actually very short and it is beginner friendly, so without wasting much of your time, let's get right into the tutorial. So the first thing I went ahead to do was to fold my fabric into two like so, okay, and I am going to be using the full length of this Ankara for this pants, okay. So the first thing I'm going to do now is to go ahead and determine how wide I want my pants to be. So I went ahead to divide my hip into two. My hip measurement is 40, so into two I am going to have 20. Okay, so I just went ahead to minus about 2 inches from that 20, so I'm going to have 18 inches on fold. Okay, so now to cut out the front, I am going to be coming down by 1 inch from the end of the fabric like so, okay, and I am going to be drawing a straight line that is going to serve as my starting line. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to go ahead and determine my crotch depth. Okay, now I want my waistband to be about 2 inches. Okay, so I'm going to be placing that 2 inches on my starting line like so, okay, and I'm going to mark out my crotch. Now because this is a one size fits all pants, I have to use a crotch that will be universal to everybody, so I'm going to be using 14 inches as my crotch. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and draw a straight line from that end like so. Then I'm going to come to my crotch line now, and I am going to come in by 3 inches, and I'm going to take that 3 inches all the way to the top of the fabric like so, and I am going to connect. Okay, then after connecting, I'm going to come in and make a mark diagonally by 1 inch like so, and I am going to connect. So that is basically all for the front part of this pant, and I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. So after cutting it out, this is what I have. I am going to go ahead and cut my sides open like so, because I'm going to be having a pocket on the sides. Okay, so now I'm going to be using this front pattern to cut out the back pattern. So as you can see, I've gone ahead to place the front on a newly folded piece of fabric, right, and I'm using the exact same size for both front and back. Okay, so the only difference between the front and the back is I'm going to be having a butt rise at the back of my pants. So I'm going to go ahead and extend my crotch line like so, and I'm going to be making use of that 1 inch that I minused from the front pattern earlier to create my butt rise like so. And after doing that, I'm going to go ahead and cut it out following the same pattern for the front. Okay, so after cutting that out, I'm going to go ahead and open up the sides also like so. So after cutting it out, this is what I have. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and set my back piece aside because I need to work on the pocket area for the front. Okay, but before doing that, I am going to come to my crotch area here, and I am going to come down by ½ an inch to downgrade the crotch for the front. Okay, and I'm going to be blending it back into my pattern like so. Then I'm going to cut it out. So now to create my pocket, I'm going to be coming in from the side by 2 inches like so, okay, and I'm going to be going down by 7 inches, and I'm going to be connecting this with a curve. Okay, so now you can either use a curve or you can do it straight. It is totally up to you, but I'm going to be using a curve. So after doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and cut it out. So I'm basically done with my pants for now, and I'm just going to go ahead and set both the front and back aside, and I'm going to work on cutting my pocket. So now to cut my pocket, I have my fabric on fold, and I'm going to be cutting out a square of 13 by 13 inches. Okay, so this is what I have after cutting it out. I'm going to go ahead and open up the side like so. Okay, then I am going to introduce the pocket piece that I cut out from the front part earlier. I am going to be placing it on one side of the pocket like this, and I am going to be tracing out the pattern like so. Okay, so just watch what I'm doing. So after doing that, and I have the same shape on my pants and on my pocket, right? So now I am going to make a curve on the part of the pocket that is open. I am going to be making a curve like so. Okay, so that is basically all for the cutting of this pants. So now we can move on to the sewing part. So now these are all my pieces. I have both the front and the back, and these are my two pockets. Okay, so now the first thing I'm going to do now is to go ahead and sew up the crotch area of both front and back by 1/2 inch. Okay, so I'm going to head over to my sewing machine to do that now, and I'm going to come back to show you guys what it looks like. So after sewing both crotch areas, this is what I have. So I'm just going to go ahead and open it up so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do now is to go ahead and keep this back part aside because I don't need it for now, and I'm going to be working on the pocket area of the front. Okay, so I'm going to bring my two pockets now, and I am going to be placing the corresponding side, right side facing on the pants like so, and I am going to be pinning it down. Okay, so after I was done pinning, this is what I have. So I'm going to head over to my sewing machine to sew up both sides by 1/2 inch. So after doing that, this is what I have. So now I am going to go ahead and notch the curved area of the pocket like so. Okay, and I'm going to be turning it to the right side and make a very neat top stitch of about 1/4 inch on the right side of the pants like so. Okay, and I'm going to be doing it for both sides. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, then come back to show you guys what it looks like. So after doing that, this is what I have. You can see how neat the top stitch is. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and flip this to the wrong side now. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and cover up the pocket like so. So just watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to cover up the pocket, and I am going to be coming down from the end of the pocket by about 1/2 inch, and I am going to be making a notch of about 0.75 inch. Okay, so after making that notch, I am going to turn my pocket over and connect both notches like so. Okay, so after connecting them, I am going to go ahead and sew from that notch all the way to the other side. Okay, if you need more tutorial on pocket variations, please do well to let me know in the comment section. Okay, so after doing that, this is what I have. Okay, the pocket is ready, and what I'm going to do now is to just flip it over to the wrong side and align that point properly, and I'm going to be making a top stitch there. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing for the upper part of the pocket as well, and I'll be doing the same thing for the other side of the pocket as well. So I'm going to do that now, then come back to show you guys what it looks like. So after making the top stitch, this is what I have now. So now the next thing to do is to go ahead and sew both the front and the back piece together. So this is what my front piece is looking like. So now I'm just going to go ahead and place the back piece on it like so. Okay, and I'm going to head over to my sewing machine. I am going to be sewing the sides by 1/2 inch. Okay, so I'm going to do that now, then come back to show you guys what it looks like. So after doing that now, this is what I have. I'm going to go ahead and sew up the crotch area also by 1/2 inch, then come back to show you guys what it looks like. So this is what it looks like after sewing up the crotch. The next thing I'm going to do now is to go ahead and hem the lower part of the pants. So I'm going to be folding the lower part by 2 inches. Okay, and I will also go ahead to fix my elastic band. So after doing that, I'm going to come back to show you guys what it looks like. So this is what it looks like after I was done sewing. If you need a more detailed tutorial on how I made and fixed the elastic band, do well to let me know in the comment section. Now if you've gained something from this video, please do well to give this video a thumbs up, like and share. And if this is your first time coming across my channel, please do well to click on the subscribe button, and also don't forget to turn on post notifications so you get notified whenever I post a new video. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.